Good morning, everyone. This is Shay Eskew as part of my Kona Inspired series. I was going to talk to you this morning about some of the challenges of having a prosthetic. Things are never quite as simple as what they may seem. It was a long night last night. I got about 4 hours sleep. Just got in from traveling out of town and trying to stay on my 4 a.m. workout schedule. That's one of the big things, is having consistency. But as far as the challenge of the prosthetic, this deals with, I've got 3 screws that go permanently through my scalp into my skull. Every night my head swells and I have to try to sleep on the left side the entire night. But the tissue, if you notice here, surrounding the screws, if you see how inflamed the tissue is around the metal bar, normally the skin around the screws is completely flat, but this swells up quite a bit every night. And where that becomes a challenge is actually taking the ear. If you notice here, it latches onto this metal bar, so when I go to pop it on, there's a big gap here, and so what you really do is give it a good tug to get around the tissue, and then during the course of the day the tissue starts to relax itself and settle, just to start the whole process over again the next day. But what's the challenge, this will always continue to happen because with the implant I've got 3 screws that go through the scalp, so the skin can never fully close itself up, whereas normally when you have an open wound the skin will eventually close itself up and heal. But with this, I don't know if you can tell from here, the screws go through the scalp and actually are never allowed to close. Well, hope you enjoyed that little tidbit fact and some of the challenges of having a prosthetic. But don't get me wrong, it's all worth it. The fact now that I can wear headphones, wear sunglasses, has made it well worth it. It has actually improved my hearing on top of that, and eliminated the weekly ear infections that I had for 28 years prior to having the ear. Tune in next time, and thanks for sharing, and please vote for me come July 4th.